Good evening, I'm Ryan and this is Sophie, and we have major breaking news. Jerusalem has just been captured by the Franks. Although the Muslim Fatimids are currently attempting to take back the land, the Franks appear to be too strong.
To the Arab Muslims, Jerusalem is considered the holy city and one of the richest ones, holding much silver and gold.
However, this isn't the first time the Franks have battled for land with the Muslims. Fighting between these two can be seen dating back to before and during the First Crusade, 1095 through 1101, with a series of large attacks and movements on Arab-owned land, such as Syria. The Franks' military is strong, but their lust to take down the Arabs in search of religious supremacy is stronger. But so far, the Muslims have been unrelenting and haven't laid down so easily. This whole incident, however, has put the Arab Muslims under a lot of pressure because groups like the Franks have been urged by the start of the Crusades to take back their land from the Arab Muslims, especially the Holy Land.
The Muslims were deathly afraid of the Frankish military men, and still are. They despised them due to all these attacks and violence. The Arab Muslims see the Franks as evil and continue to fight hard, although victory seems unlikely against such a strong side. The Muslims think very highly of themselves and battle for Jerusalem to prove this. All throughout the Second Crusade, in 1145 through 1147, the Franks were attacking the Arabs, and towns like Damascus were being pillaged. It is times like these which make it apparent why the Muslims dislike them so much.
The big question on every Arab's mind is, how will the Franks' control of Jerusalem affect my everyday life?
The Muslims are very involved with the production of textile, cotton, linen, silk, metal, and glassware, which are all gathered from other places, including Jerusalem. Trading is a huge part of the high level of skill and specialization taking place throughout Muslim territory, and the Franks controlling Jerusalem will make it very difficult to trade with them.
As Sophie said before, Jerusalem is the holder of a lot of silver and gold. The Muslims will soon lose all the silver and gold they have from Jerusalem, which will greatly affect their economy. All these things were very safe and stable for the Muslims before the start of the Crusade. But ever since the start of this violent time period, it has been a struggle for the Muslims to have not only their stability, but hold on to their own land. Not only are they losing economic stability, but they are also losing religious stability as well.
When the Crusaders arrived, the Muslims did not see it as an invasion and a holy war until it was escalated. The Crusaders believed Jerusalem belongs to them, but the Muslims believed differently.
However, since the Third Crusade and the rise of Saladin in 1188-92, who is one of the most vital Muslim members who is putting his entire life into this fight, things have begun to turn in the Arabs' favor. He has already overthrown the Egyptian dynasty, as well as being the founder of the Ayyubid dynasty.
Saladin says, "The holy war and the suffering involved in it weighed heavily on his heart and his whole being in every limb. He spoke of nothing else, thought about equipment for the fight, and was interested only in those who had taken up arms."
This just in, we have news on the final results of the battle for Jerusalem.
It appears that Saladin has defeated the Crusaders and taken Jerusalem back. This is not only a great victory for them, but it has put an end to the beginning cause of the Crusades in their eyes, which was the Crusaders believing they owned the Holy Land. Jerusalem is now back in the hands of the Arab Muslims and re-establishing their economic, religious, and social forces that were once held there.
Now with the control of this land come the riches that were previously stripped away by the Crusaders, and the religious and social stability that comes with controlling the religious center of the world.
Thank you for tuning in to this very special news broadcast. Once again, I'm Sophie and this is Ryan.
Good night and have a good day.